Hello, it's Tuesday, July 21st, and today I went to Portland and met with my surgeon and had my 3 week visit from surgery. Um, as of today, I got 42.8 pounds since surgery. This week was a little different. At the beginning of the week, I had 403.8 pounds, and today I weighed 396.2. So I only lost 7.6 pounds this week. But for 5 days, I didn't lose any weight. I went from 400 to 401 to 400 to 401 to 400 to 401 for 5 days, which was really discouraging for me. So I was like, do I stop weighing myself? What am I eating too much? What's going on? And I knew I really wasn't eating too much because I've only had, let me see, 2,900 calories for the week. That's all I've had all week. But this has been a pureed food week. The doctor did clear me today to go into soft foods, so things like cube cheese, string cheese, soft boiled eggs. I can still have yogurts and jellos and puddings and popsicles and like canned tuna with a little bit of mayo or canned chicken. I could have fish as long as it's soft. So just soft foods and see how that works. So I was kind of excited. So in Portland, I had to do some errands, and I went to get some groceries. And I bought some deli turkey meat because I can have deli turkey meat. And I bought some Munster cheese and some hummus, and I made these little roll-ups, and they look so good. And I found some marinated mushrooms. They look so good. So I made myself 2 roll-ups. So it was like about an ounce of deli meat, a tablespoon or tablespoon and a half of hummus, and 2 slices of Munster cheese, and 3 marinated mushrooms. And I rolled them all up, and I cut each one of the deli meats up, so I ended up having 4 little tiny rolls with 3 marinated mushrooms, and I managed to eat 2 of those little tiny pieces of roll and 2 mushrooms, and I was full. I couldn't eat anymore. For lunch, I bought, because we were out, was in this grocery store, and I bought some chicken salad. It's a little bit higher in calories because it has regular mayo in it, but I knew I wouldn't be able to eat that much. And they came in individual servings, which was really cool. They little 4-ounce cups. I was able to eat about 2 tablespoons of it. So I was shocked that I was actually able to, without any problems, eat more of the pureed stuff than I was the solid stuff. And the solid stuff stays in your stomach differently, so it's set well. So today's calories were really, really, really low, like 178 calories for the day. I didn't have a protein shake. I may still have one tonight. So it's going to take a little time figuring out, how to get the protein in because I can't even eat as much as I was before. But the calories are higher typically in this kind of food because it's set up differently. Gym was last Friday. I did not go to the gym. I was super dehydrated. Was feeling a little dizzy standing up, and it's really kind of hard. I mean, you think of 64 ounces. Well, I love drinking water. I love water. I drink it all the time. It's not an issue. But when you can only take little tiny sips of water, or a little, one mouthful of water at a time, not even a full mouthful, it makes it harder to. I could drink a bottle of water in a sitting, but now I can only drink a drink of water every 15, 20 minutes, half hour, whatever. So it's harder to get the liquids in. So I ended up getting dehydrated, but I talked to Brandon, and he said, take the day off from the gym. So I stayed home. I was not in bed, but I really wasn't doing a whole lot. But I just drank and drank and drank. 8 popsicles, drank. Was back to the gym yesterday. He tried to kill me, though. Oh, my God. Did our little workout, and then we always go for a walk, and it was like 91 degrees out with like a 3,000% humidity. And we walked for 1.5 miles, and whew, it was rough. But we did it. So since I started Hybrid Fitness, I'm down 47, almost 48 pounds in 1 month. So it's been, on the 18th, it was exactly a month. So it's been about 48 pounds in 1 month, which is pretty great. I don't really think I feel a lot different, but when I was taking pictures for Hunter this week, and setting them in, I looked at the pictures for before I started, and then I took some a few weeks ago, and I took some a week after that, and I just took some for this week, and I was amazed at how different they actually look. So I'm thinking that I'm over that little hump of the little stall I had at 3 weeks. Apparently, it's something to do with before surgery, you go on this diet to shrink your liver, so it's easier to do surgery. And then after surgery, as you're eating, your liver starts to go back into normal shape a little bit, and that can cause no weight loss. And I don't really understand it all, but I did it. Hunter actually put me into a group for nutrition on Facebook through Hybrid Fitness this week. So I'm getting the stuff together and getting ready to start that on Friday. It's great. I'm looking forward to. I bought a air fryer, and it has rotisserie and everything in it. So I'm real excited about when I can actually. I love to cook, so when I can actually start making food and trying to eat food and things like that, looking forward to really starting with that and coming up with some ways to make food that I love, but make them with a lot less calories. I'm also excited. This Friday, I have an order coming in from Walden Farms, and there's 0-calorie mayo, and zero calorie dips, and I have 0-calorie peanut butter coming in. They may not be exactly the same as the regular stuff, but for the most part, the stuff I've tasted so far has been pretty good, and it gives you that feeling of not being left out. I mean, not being able to do. I found some ice cream today that 2/3 of a cup is only 50 calories. I can't eat 2/3 of a cup of it anyway, so it's only going to be probably the tops for me is going to be like 25 calories. I don't eat a ton of ice cream, but in the evening when you're watching TV and you want that little snack, you get those 3 little tablespoons of ice cream, and it's enough. It does the trick. It's good. So overall, I think this was a learning experience week, and it was just setting me up for moving on to the next step. And I'm looking forward to finishing out this 12-week program with Hybrid Fitness. And so I've only gone through 4 weeks on the 5th week now, so I have about 6.5 weeks to go, and I'm thinking by that time I probably can be 70 or more pounds down in 12 weeks. So that's pretty great. Like I said, I met with the surgeon today. He cleared me. I can't lift over 40 pounds right now, but other than that, I can do what I want. He said I was doing great, and he doesn't want to see me again. So we're good there. I just need to meet with my nutritionist and my caseworkers and all that kind of stuff and keep those appointments going. So things are good in that neighborhood. And my biggest challenge now is to start working on getting my proteins where they need to be, keeping the carbs low, keeping the sugars low, keeping the fats low, getting my proteins up. So that's where I'm at, and I'll fill you in next week.